American lady don't see eye to eye.
But, Emperor, sometimes a different outlook can change your point of view.
What?
Precisely. What is it about the Asians that fascinates Caucasians? What is it about the Asians that's so nice? Is it the wontons, the egg rolls, the rice? Perhaps it's Buddha or Confucius and their excellent advice.
What is it about Caucasians that mystifies the Asians? What is it about Caucasians that's so odd? They call a pretty lady abroad. They have hair upon their chest, and they only have one god. Impossible.
Sorry, that song was not from the Drowsy Chaperone. That was from another musical entirely. I have a woman who comes in once a month. I have a woman who comes in once a month. What, can you say that? I have a woman. Anyway, I have a woman who comes in once a month to clean the things I absolutely refuse to clean. She's very good, but she has an annoying habit of putting my records away and in the wrong sleeves. Even though I say, "No touch records, Carmela, no touch records." I suppose if I spoke to her in complete sentences, she wouldn't touch my records. That song started Act 2 of another Gable & Stein musical, The Enchanting Nightingale. A degrading piece of chinoiserie about an emperor who is told by a magic bird to marry his American elocutionist instead of his betrothed, and he ends up building the Great Wall of China. A slap in the face to 4,000 years of Chinese history. That was the Joanna Mallory as American Lady, and did you recognize Roman Bartelli as the Emperor? Yes, he was a man of 1,000 accents, all of them insulting. Act 2 of The Drowsy Chaperone begins with this, a haunting lament from a very depressed bride. She sings it standing on her balcony, bathed in the pale blue light of the sympathetic moon, which is ridiculous because it's the middle of the day. Now, when you're listening to this, try to ignore the lyrics. They're not the best, so just block them out. But the tune is beautiful, and it truly reflects the bride's state of mind. Just ignore the lyrics.
I put a monkey on a pedestal and tried to make that monkey stay. And he did for a time, but he needed to climb and with other monkeys play far away. He left his jacket on that pedestal beside his tiny rusty cup, and I haven't got the strength to pick them up. Oh, monkey, 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 you broke my heart in two, but I'll always save that pedestal for you.
I'm just going to pour myself a brandy.
Come, my little monkey, come, my little monkey, do.
Now, the melody is so simple, it just floats in the air. And I must admit, I too get a little misty when I think of that tiny jacket lying on that pedestal, its long sleeves dangling to the ground.
Oh, monkey, 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 you broke my heart in two, but I'll always save that pedestal for you. Come, my little monkey, come, my little monkey, do.
Okay, here we go.
Wait,
Who are you?
I'm Janet Vandegraft.
Do you need anyone?
I don't need anyone.
What about the love of one man?
What do I care about the love of one man when I am adored by millions? Do I need to be so gloomy? No, no, no. I could rule the world if so I chose. Secret voices, flowers, singing every soul. Creatures lying, she had to be wrong.
Now she really lets go.
I'm Janet, Janet Vandergraff. Ain't no nail that I can't hammer. Why give up a life of glamour, life of glamour, life of glamour? No!
Oh, I love this part. She's having a complete mental breakdown.
I'm an action waiting to happen. I don't want to show off no more. I don't want to spread mirth no more. Be the greatest on earth no more. I don't wanna, I wanna, I don't wanna, I wanna, I don't, I do, I don't, I do. I don't wanna show. And I've been sure, Janet, future is secure, Janet, millions will do just fine. Any future I could ever care to say includes just one two-timing cad who drives me I know now that I love you, and I've thrown it all away. I love you, monkeys. But is love enough? Is love ever enough? That's the story of a monkey gone astray. I asked
Monkey, 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 monkey.
Is it the monkey or my pedestal?
Don't you just love that number? It has a little bit of everything. A little Busby Berkeley, a little Jane Goodall, and that's what I love about musical theater in general. When someone is in a crisis, they sing and dance, which is so much more interesting than just whining about it. But that's the glory of musical theater. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. You get to be happy for 5 seconds and then something starts ringing.
What a beautiful day for a wedding.
Shall I have the pews removed now, or would you prefer I wait until morning?
Now, I'm going to stop here so this number isn't interrupted by a ringing telephone. Here we have two vaudeville performers who seem to have slipped through the cracks of time. They are Noel Fitzpatrick and Ukulele Lil. I don't know anything about them. I suppose Ukulele Lil played the ukulele, although she doesn't in this show. I tried doing some research. I went through all my books, and I even tried the internet, but all my searches ended in Tiny Tim's autopsy photographs. Anyway, they're both charming.
Why would you have the pews removed?
The bride has called off the wedding, madam.
Oh, underling, never listen to a bride on her wedding day. Love is a very complex emotion, underling.
Yes, madam.
You can be very close to someone 1 minute, and the next minute, why, you just want to strangle them. Do you understand?
I'm familiar with the urge to strangle. Yes.
You see, that's just the nature of love. Love makes lovers worry, love makes lovers fret, but here's a fact on which we can depend. Just like long ago when Romeo loved Juliet, love love is always lovely in the end.
But Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy, madam.
Oh, I never read reviews. Love can start a quarrel, love can cause a din, but love has always been a trusty friend. 'Twas a happy fate for Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. Love is always lovely in the end.
Might I remind you, madam, that Anne Boleyn lost her head?
Yes, she was in love. Love was good to Eve and Adam,
Here we go again.
and Samson and Delilah too.
Good grief. May I pose a question, madam?
Why, yes, of course.
Why does nothing I say to you ever get through?
Don't mind if I do.
Love is always lovely in the end.
Love sneaks up behind you, love drops from above, but love would never consciously offend. Love has certainly been kind to me, and my true love. Love is always lovely in the end.
But your late husband was a brute.
I don't need him, you silly brute. Love is always lovely.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love is always lovely in the end. Love is always lovely in the end.
Oh my God. Yes, that was charming. But to be frank, on some level, that number pisses me off. Now I'm going to say something here, and yes, I have been drinking, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that love is not always lovely in the end. Often, in the end, there are lawyers. And another thing. And another thing, surely someone was aware of the awkward sexual connotation of the title. Love is always lovely in the end. Oh. I mean, is it just me? Anyway, what I'm saying is that that number is naive and irresponsibly so. Sorry, I just thought that needed to be said for the benefit of the young people. Anyway, there's a moment coming up that I have become obsessed with.
There you are. Oh, chaperone, I'm in a terrible state.
You certainly are. You can't go to a wedding looking like that.
Oh, you poor dear, haven't you heard? The wedding has been called off.
Not your wedding, mine. Oh, that reminds me. Might I borrow your veil?
You're getting married? But to whom?
La 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 la. Ah, beautiful lady, baffled expression.
You're marrying Aldolfo?
I know, it seems surprising, but when I look into his eyes, his big, clumsy eyes, I get all drowsy. And that's love, isn't it?
Yes, dear, that is love. Help me.
There you are, Janet. All right. I'm gonna lay all my cards on the table. I've got a weak heart. Can't take the pressure. If this goes on any longer, the old ticker might give out. Anyway, I have to know, is there gonna be a wedding or not?
Yes.
Thank the good Lord in heaven.
Aldolfo and the chaperone are getting married.
What?
There you are. I got wonderful news. There's going to be a wedding.
Yes, we know.
You know?
Yes, we just found out.
But who told you? I did. But how did you know?
What difference does it make?
Mrs. Tottenham and I will be married in the garden at 7:30 this evening.
What?
What? Oh, yes. Congratulations to everyone.
What kind of cock-a-my wedding is this? Everyone's getting married except the bride and groom.
Oh, Janet, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Hello, Mr. Martin.
Please don't be that way. Can't you find it in your heart to marry me? Janet, it's our wedding day, and George has gone through all this trouble, and, well, I do love you. More than I can say.
But you kissed another woman.
Yes, and I just can't understand it. Okay, this may sound ridiculous, but when I was kissing that French woman, why, it was like I was kissing you.
Oh, Robert, you were kissing me.
You mean you're Mimi? That French accent was remarkably accurate.
Why, thank you. I developed it when I played the role of Monique in Hold That Baguette.
All right. Now, before you do anything, I just want you to think about this. No matter how well you play the role of a happy wife, you will never, ever get a standing ovation.
Oh, I just don't know. Oh, I'm so conflicted. Chaperone, please, just once, give me some advice that is coherent and appropriate to the situation. Should I marry Robert?
Okay, here it is. The moment that I was talking about before. Not only the culmination of the plot, but a moment that has fascinated me more than any other and has brought me back to this record again and again. Here it comes.
Well, my advice to you is,
And this is it. Listen.
while you can.
You see, you can't quite make out what she says because someone drops the cane. I'll play for you again.
While you can.
Is she saying live while you can or leave while you can?
While you can.
I mean, it's Beatrice Stockwell, so it might just be a cynical quip. But this is a wedding after all, and that's exactly what you think when you're standing there at the altar. Isn't it live or leave? And you have to live, because you do love her in some way. I mean, it's not an exact science. An arrow doesn't come down out of the sky and point to the one you're supposed to be with. So one day you say it to someone. You say, I love you. And you basically phrase it as a question, so they accept it as a fact. And all of a sudden, there she is, standing in front of you in a $3,000 dress, with tears in her eyes, and her nephew made the chuppah, so what do? You say I was joking? I was kidding? No, you can't. You live. You choose to live. And for a couple of months, you stare at the alien form in the bed beside you, and you think to yourself, who are you? Who are you? And then one day you say it out loud, and then it's trial separation and couples counseling, and all of your conversations are about her disorder and your addiction. And you're constantly redefining and reevaluating and revisiting before you finally lose the down payment on the house. And the whole relationship ends on a particularly ugly note, with your only copy of Gypsy flying through the air and smashing against the living room wall. But still, in a larger sense, in a broader sense, it's better to have lived than left, right?
While you can.
You don't know how many times I've listened to that.
You certainly have a way with words, Chaperone. Robert, my answer is yes, I will marry you.
Wonderful! Wonderful.
Well, Mr. Felty, it appears this wedding's a done deal.
Looks like you're a truffle now.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
But wait! There is a replacement. A new leading lady. Come on. Now presenting Kitty the Incredible. All right, Kitty. Now I want you to concentrate and show the boys how you can read my mind.
Kitty, will you marry me? Holy cats! Mr. Felton, yes! Yes!
Isn't she amazing?
Well, what are we waiting for, ladies? Go put on your frillies. We're all gonna get married in one big clump, like they do in Utah.
George, I don't know how you managed to pull it off. 4 weddings in one day. I guess you're everybody's best man now.
I am?
Yes.
I am!
Hip, hip, hooray!
He's yours, the best and George.
I'm honored to be doing what a best man ought.
He's basking in the glory of a fine well fought. Wedding bells will ring, wedding bells will chime, wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding time. Wedding bells will celebrate a happy wedding.
Minister, you may begin. Oh no, I forgot the minister! Who the hell are you?
I'm Trix, the aviatrix, queen of the sky. Rio, I was wedding when my engine needed mending. I'll fix my navigatrix, and then I'll fly and let you lovers have a night. So sorry to crash this party, folks, but we will have this fixed in 2 shakes, and then it's off to Rio for Carnival.
Wait, the captain of a ship can perform a marriage?
Yes!
And a pilot is comparable to a captain.
Yes!
So an airplane is a lot like a jeep.
A jeep of the air? Some even call it an air jeep.
Oh, shit! Yes! Wait, I've got it! Trix, you can marry them on the plane, and we'll have the honeymoon in Rio!
Hooray!
A bride and groom in a chapel may bring a tear to the eye, but what a thrill when lovebirds trill! I knew in the sky when vows are said in the Rainbows bending before us and clouds meandering by. What can't restrain that sweet refrain? I do in the sky. When clouds are set in a meadow, the bees and daffodils sigh. But heart beats rush when sweethearts gush. I do in the sky.
This happens occasionally. It's a terrible old apartment with awful wiring. Everyone stay quiet and be calm. Don't talk to anyone. It'll ruin the moment. Just don't talk to anyone. I'll find the fuse box. Everybody be quiet.
It's the super!
Oh God.
Hi there.
Hello.
Your lights are out.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to shut the power off because we're replacing the breaker panel in the basement.
Yes.
So we replaced it. But when we did, all the lights in the apartments tripped.
Yes.
That's what happens, it's normal.
Yes.
So I gotta reset your breakers.
Now?
It'll only take a second.
All right. All right.
I tried calling you earlier, but you didn't answer.
Yes. I've been having trouble with the phone.
Here we go.
was just a record.
What kind of music?
Oh, it was a show, you know, a musical.
You like musicals?
No.
I love musicals! I go with the wife all the time. Did you see Miss Saigon? They landed a helicopter in the stage in that one. Yeah, I've seen them all. I've seen Cats. I've seen Les Mis. I saw Saturday Night Fever. Although, the movie was way better.
Really? Well, goodbye. Well, that's it. It's just... Well, that's it. 1 minute away from the end of the show and the mood is ruined. I should just start the record again from the beginning. No, I can't do that. Can I? Oh, it's so frustrating. You have to understand. I love this show so much, and I've never even seen it. My mother gave me this record. Oh, it was just before our father left us. Well, he didn't leave because of the record, but although I'm sure it didn't help matters. Look, I know it's not a perfect show. The spit take scene is lame, and the monkey motif is labored, but none of that matters. It does what a musical is supposed to do. It takes you to another world, and it gives you a little tune to carry with you in your head, you know? A little something to help you escape from the dreary horrors of the real world. A little something for when you're feeling blue, you know? As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure of where to turn or what's
I'm an accident waiting to happen.
our way through life's crazy land.
As the rain, wedding bells will chime.
So little surprise
From right where
And the best that we can do is oh, Papa, we'll sing his